Hey guys, so I'm coming today on day 2 of my lower back series, lower back pain series, and I'm going to tell you my story. It goes back 14 years, okay? So I'm not going to draw out the whole 14 years of it, but long story short, and then I'm going to take you to like present day. So 14 years ago, back pain got to the point where I couldn't do daily activities, bent over, couldn't get back up. Decided to get some help, went to the chiropractor, found out I had 3 herniated discs in my lower back. So, I mean, like severe pain across my left side, kind of down my leg, just tightness, everything. So anyway, went through a chiropractor, physical therapy, things like that. Things were going really good. Until this November, something happened and I'm not exactly sure what it was. Now, a lot of times people get injuries and they know exactly what happens. Sometimes we don't know a lot of times what causes it. I don't know in this case. So my back was hurting me for a while, and being a personal trainer and fitness instructor, I thought, well, I'm going to do yoga and I'm going to stretch and stretch through this pain because it's gonna help me. So I'm stretching through the pain, thinking no pain, no gain, right? I go to the chiropractor, I explain to them everything that's going on. They kind of gave me this adjustment that they normally gave me, but they were a little more vigorous with it. So November 7th rolls around, and I'm wearing my back brace. I'm having a very difficult time walking, getting up and down off of the couch, all kinds of stuff. So, I end up at the point where I can't move, and long story short in this situation, I ended up on the bathroom floor. So I'm on the bathroom floor and I'm all like, yep, not exactly sure I'm going to get out of this situation. Got out of the situation, was saved by my 4-year-old little buddy that I babysit for. He brought me my phone, called my sister. We called the ambulance. At this point in time, I'm thinking this pain that just shot through me is a ruptured disc. I have ruptured a disc. I've stretched too much. The chiropractor, adjusted me, and all that together maybe set it off. Is what I'm thinking, because MRIs came and went, and, the discs were herniated, and this is where my situation was. So get to the hospital, and I'm screaming in pain every 15, 20 minutes because I'm feeling this shooting pain through my whole body to where I tense up and I am dying. So of course I can't do an MRI because it's too short notice. So I get a CAT scan, and everything's fine. Everything looks fine. They conclude that it's muscle spasms, which I would never wish on my worst enemy. I never went through natural childbirth, but I probably would have died if it was anything like that. I hyperventilated to the point where my whole body was tight. I thought I was dying. Anyway, they give me a referral to a back doctor is what they called it. So of course I go to this back doctor and I have an appointment there. And in the meantime, I work in a gym and we have this doctor that comes in and he assesses injuries for free. So I'm like, this dude's he's going to look at me. Okay. I have this appointment, this follow up with this back doctor, which was a surgeon. That's why I say it that way. And so I go in. Mind you, real quick, I did go to the surgeon who told me I had a severe pinched nerve and I needed surgery. And at that point, I was like, not going to happen. I can remember sitting in that waiting room and I watched everybody get up as their names were called. I watched everybody get up, wincing in pain, either using a cane or a walker or hunched over. And I thought, that is not going to be me. I'm not doing that. I will not get surgery. If this guy tells me I need surgery, I will not get it. I'm going to find something else to help me. So, as fate would have it, this doctor was at the gym, and I was like, all right, I'm trying another alternative. I'm trying it because surgery is last on my list of anything that I would do to get myself out of pain. Because in my mind, once surgery is done, you cannot undo it. Will it work? I don't know. Will it not work? I don't know. Okay, that's where my fear lies. So I walk in, I explain what happened, my whole hospital story, and he says, okay, do this. Bend this way, bend that way, touch your toes. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't touch my toes. I can't. At this point, I was literally walking crooked. It hurt to stand. It hurt to sit. This was after my hospital stay, after they'd given me 3 different pain pills that absolutely did nothing. Okay. They had to give me a shot of Valium to actually somewhat subside the pain. So clearly, pain management would not have worked for me whatsoever. Okay. I might as well have eaten Tic Tacs for the pills they gave me. So now here I am. This doctor's like, okay, touch your toes. I was like, yeah, not happening. I said, I can't touch my toes. I haven't been able to do it in a few months. And then this incident happened, and I'm lucky that I can tie my shoes. And it did. It hurt to tie my shoes. He's like, I will have you touching your toes. Just relax. Trust me. And I was like, all right, I'll trust you. Put me through a stretch. One stretch. Okay? One little stretch. He says, okay, get up, walk around, bend this way, bend that way, bend this way, touch your toes. Getting further. Each time, I'm getting further. I finally touch my toes with hardly any pain, okay? I was sold. I was sold on that because I was in so much pain. Nothing was helping it. I did not want to have surgery. And 5 minutes after meeting this doctor, he had me touching my toes. Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. But I was touching my toes. I hadn't done it for a long time. So without a doubt, I was going to go see this doctor and see what he could do for me. That was mid to end of November was when I got in there. So now here we are in March. Okay, when I first went there, I couldn't touch my toes. Sleeping was painful. Anything I did was painful. Working out was painful. Standing too long was painful. Sitting too long was painful. And I literally started out with 2 or 3 exercises that I was to be doing every day. Do these exercises every day. We're going to see you twice a week for X amount of weeks. Slowly started to progress. Now, don't get me wrong. There were times where I was frustrated because I was like, I am doing these exercises and I feel like I should be further along than what I am. So I could have said, screw it. This guy didn't work. It didn't work. I'm done. But it was better than I was when I started. Okay. So I kept going with it. Got in trouble because I wasn't really doing one of the exercises that I hated so much. Come to find out, that one was one that helped me so much when I actually did it. So here I am today. I'm able to pretty much do every workout that I've done before. I'm able to swing kettlebells. I have adjusted my form. This doctor deals with mechanical therapy and shows you through movement how to fix what's wrong. Okay? My thing was I was aggravating the issue and I thought I was helping it by the exercises and stretches I was doing. So I made it worse. And he showed me exercises that 15 minutes a day or less I could do and be able to live my life normal. To where, yes, there are certain things I'm still kind of afraid to do, but I can do a heck of a lot more than I was able to do in November. So that is why I wanted to share this with you guys, because surgery is not always the answer. And I will not let it be an answer for me because, like I said, once it's done, you can't undo it. You have to take out more or put more in. And I can laugh at it today as the whole being on the bathroom floor with the ambulance coming and the whole story that goes behind that, because fingers crossed, knock on wood, if I continue to do this and do exactly what this doctor has shown me to do, that I can do on my own, 4, 5 exercises is it, then I shouldn't have to have any of this pain. And I can still do things. I was always like, I can't do that. I have 3 herniated discs. I can't do that because I have this, that, or the other. I can't go bowling because, it will hurt me because it twists my back and I have herniated discs. Well, that's not always the case. So I'm encouraging you guys to, make sure that you watch this video again and share it with people or anyone you know that's in any kind of pain, because he does not just specialize in back issues. We are going to see him tomorrow. I'm taking you with me to see him at the office tomorrow, and you will hear my story from him, start to finish. My story goes back 14 years as to the whole herniated disc thing, but from November till now, where I wasn't able to walk, my gait was crooked, which is like how you stand, how you walk, how you carry yourself. I just swing my hip. I couldn't take my legs one in front of the, I just swing my hips. I had like a swag to my walk, which is now gone, which is exactly what I called it. I'm like, oh, I have this swag. And it hurt. It literally hurt. My stride is a fast walk, and I couldn't do that. I can do that now. I'm probably never going to run, because like I said yesterday, run and me do not go in the same sentence. But if I wanted to, I probably could, because now I've learned so much and I've been educated on proper form, how I'm supposed to do things, what I'm supposed to do to strengthen my core, which let me tell you is not just planking, is not just sit-ups, is not just, there's breathing exercises involved in it. There's so much therapeutic exercises that we are unaware of that I have had my eyes open to. So this is why I'm sharing this with you guys, because no, you shouldn't have to live in pain. And I'm always a firm believer that nobody's going to cut on me right away until I get a second, maybe even a third opinion. And that's where I was at with it. I was like, you know what? This is my second opinion. This is not a surgeon. But had this not have worked, had I still been in just as much pain, so I'm always like, try something. Try it for 30, 45 days. And if you're no better, go back to where you were. And that's exactly what I would have done. I would have either went back to that original doctor that said, let's do another MRI because we can do a small surgery and you'll be just fine. Or I would have went and seen another doctor to get a third opinion. But my pain is down like 98%. You know, they'd always say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, what's your pain? 15. My pain is 15 right now. So right now my pain is 1.5, sometimes a 2. But when it gets to a 2, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly the exercises I need to do in my own home. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to get a refill of a pain prescription that is like taking a Tic Tac. You know, none of that was working for me at that time. Long term, maybe it would have. I don't know. But I didn't want to go down that path. So I want to share with you the path that I went down. That's why I'm doing this series, in hopes that someone will see it and realize, oh, maybe I don't have to get surgery. Maybe I could try this. So stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. I'm so glad that you guys are all joining me on this, but make sure you come with me to my doctor's visit tomorrow morning. It's going live. We're going to go live and we're going to take it from there. So thank you guys all for watching today and for sharing and liking and staying with me in this series, because you will learn so much just by the short things that I'm putting out here for you guys. And then you can do your research and find out if maybe this is something you can benefit from or not. So thanks for getting on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.